सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Srimad Bhagavatam is very, very interesting. Srimad Narayaneeyam is all the more interesting. The reason being, it is a condensed form of the entire Bhagavata Mahapurana. We have of course seen in the previous episodes how Krishna was able to vanquish Kamsa and thereby bring normalcy to Mathura. On the other hand, we also saw how Jarasandha was able to bring a large army to fight Krishna very many times. One of the times he came, he brought Kalayavana, who was killed through Muchukunda, and Bhagavan received the stuti of Muchukunda in return. This aside, we need to understand what happened after that. Krishna did return to Mathura and gave one little chance for the ego of Jarasandha to inflate, because he knew there will be an end to Jarasandha through his cousin, who is Bhima. So this Dashakam concludes with a beautiful shloka where Bhattatri states, Tadanu Mathuram Gatva Hatva Chamum Yavanahritam Magadapadina Magye Sainye Pureva Nivaritaha Charama Vijayam Darpaya Asmai Pradaya Pralayito Jaladhi Nagarim Yato Vatalayeshwara Pahimam Tadanu Gatva Mathuram. Then, after having gone to Mathura, yet again, who goes? Krishna goes. Hatva Chamum Yavanahritam. And after having destroyed the entire army brought by Kalayavana, because it is said that he brought 3 crores of Yavanas as a Sainyam, Nivaritaha Pura Iva Marge, and thereby being obstructed on the way by Magadha Patina Sainyehi, by the army of the king of Magadha Desha, who is Jarasandha. So Jarasandha's army obstructed Krishna's path. Magadha Patina Sainyehi Pradaya Asmai. And after having given him, what did Krishna give Magadhapati? Charama Vijayam Darpaya. Charama Vijayam, the last victory. Because he has done a few attacks on Krishna, the last victory was given to him. Charama Vijayam Darpaya Palayitaha, and thereby fleeing. He ran away from that place yet again, because that was victory for Jarasandha. Yataha Jaladhi Nagarim, and thereby reaching the city of the sea, which is Dwaraka. So Dwaraka is called as a Jaladhi Nagari because it is a dweepam, it is surrounded by the waters. Yataha Jaladhi Nagarim Vatalayeshwara Pahimam. Oh, the one who rules the city of Vayu. You then went to the city that was surrounded by Varuna, because water is Varunalayam. Dwaraka is surrounded by the Yamuna oceanic waters. Whereas Guruvayur is created by Vayu. So the one of Vayu Nagari, went to the Nagari surrounded by Varuna. He Vatalayeshwara Pahima. When you have done the impossible things, is it tough for you to remove my rheumatoid arthritis, Krishna? Pleads Bhattatri in this particular shloka. The next Dashakam is a very interesting Dashakam because this is where Krishna's formal Parinayam takes shape. This is where we need to understand the larger province of Vidarbha with its capital called Kundinapura, having the beautiful princess called as Rukmini. Tridasha Vardhika Vardhita Kaushalam Tridasha Datta Samasta Vibhutimat Jaladhi Madhyagatam Tvamabhushayo Navapuram Vapuranchata Rochisha Vapuranchita Rochisha, by the beautiful splendor of your personality. Bhattatri says, what a personality you had, Krishna. Extremely beautiful form. Surya Spardha Kiritam Udhvatilakam Prodbhasi Phalantaram Karunyakula Netrahatra Lasitor Nasam Sunasa Putam, says Bhattatri in Dashakam number 2. He describes the splendor of Bhagavan. Vapuranchita Rochisha, that particular personality. Tvam Abhushayaha Navapuram, Puram city. Navapuram, new city, which is Dwaraka. Abhushayaha, you adorned that new city with such a beautiful, illustrious, splendor-filled form. Tvam Abhushayaha Navapuram, Jaladhi Madhyagatam. That Puri, that Dwaraka, which was surrounded by the waters or situated in the middle of the sea. Jaladhi Madhyagatam, Tridasha Vardhika Vardhita Kaushalam. And that architectural excellence, which was enhanced by the divine architect called as Vishwakarma. So Vishwakarma had enhanced that particular beauty. Tridasha Datta Samasta Vibhutimat, and that which was endowed with all the prosperity by Indra and the other gods. So there was a beauty that was adorned with that. So that is also mentioned here. Tridasha Datta Samasta Vibhutimat, and there was prosperity all around. Then what happened? Dadushirevata bhubhritirevatim halabhrite tanayam vidishasanat mahitamutsava ghosham apupushaha muditaihi sahayadavaihi Revata Bhubhriti Vidhi Shasanat. There was a king called Revata, and acting on the advice of Brahma, so under the instructions of Brahma, Dadushi Sati, he gave away his daughter Tanaya, his daughter Revatim, she was called Revati, Halabhrite, to Balarama, to the one who is always carries the plow. That Balarama was bestowed with Revati. Revatim Halabhrite Tvam Yadavaihi Saha Muditaihi. And thus you, Krishna, along with the Yadavas, who were extremely happy, because there is a function, especially the marriage of his older brother Balarama. This gave a lot of joy to Krishna and all his family members. Tvam Yadavaihi Saha Muditaihi Samuditaihi Apupushaha. And they had gathered in large numbers. The Yadavas had gathered in large numbers, and then that enhanced the already existing grandeur. Apupushaha Mahitam Utsava Ghosham. Utsava Ghosham. It was no small, cost-effective marriage. It was a very lavish wedding, and people had gathered, and it was celebrated like one large festival. Mahitam Utsava Ghosham. It looked like as if a grand festival was in the cards. Atha vidarbhasutam khalu rukminim pranayinim tvaideva sahodaraha swayamaditsata chedi mahi bhuje swatamasa tamasa dhumupashrayan. Atha, he Deva, O the one who's all pervasive, Divukridayam Dhatu, the one who loves to play, Lokattu Leela Kaivalyam, Vilayatudayaravar Talaivar Annavarke, He Bhagavan, He Deva, Atha, He Deva, Sahodaraha, Swatamasa, that older brother to this beautiful woman, and that brother was called Rukmi, Sahodaraha Swatamasa, due to his own ignorance. Upashrayan tam asadhum, and dependent on another person who was absolutely evil. Asadhum, his name was Shishupala. Aditsata swayam khalu, and desired of his own interest. He did not seek his father's permission. He did not seek Rukmini's permission. Out of his own interest, Aditsata Swayam Kalu was ready to give in marriage his dear sister Rukmini to Chedi Mahibhuje Rukmini. That Rukmini was to be given in marriage to the Shishupala. Who is the Shishupala? He is referred to as Chaidya in Srimad Bhagavatam because he belonged to the province of Chedi. So he was called the Chedi Raja, Chaidya, Shishupala. Chedi Mahibhuje Rukmini, Vidarbha Sutam. Who is this Rukmini? Vidarbha Sutam. She is the dear daughter of the king of Vidarbha Desha, Bhishmaka. So Bhishmaka Putri Rukmini, Vidarbha Sutam, Pranayini Tvai. And that particular Rukmini, see, all this is fine. Rukmini decides to give her in marriage without her permission, without taking Bhishmaka's permission to Shishupala. But all of this when she was already in love with you. Pranayini Tvai. Then Bhattatri continues. Chiradhrita pranaya tvai balika sapadikankshita bhanga samakula tava nivedayitum dvijam adishat swakadanam kadananga vinirmitam. Balika chiradhrita pranaya tvai. That particular balika, that particular girl who is Rukmini, dhrita pranaya tvai, who was in love with you for a very long time. So there is a love that is there. So dhrita pranaya tvai Kankshita Bhanga Samakula, saddened on her desire being shattered. So there is a desire that she has had and that is being shattered. Adishat Dvijam Sapadi, and sent with a message and she had to convey that love that she had towards you. So she chose a Dvija, the one who has got two birds, one from his mother, second from Gayatri Mata. So Adishat Dvijam Sapadi, so sent along with a Brahmana, Nivedayitum Tava Kadanam, Swakadanam, Nivedayitum, to inform you. So this particular Dvija comes to inform you, Nivedayitum Tava Swakadanam, the distress that she is undergoing because of this drastic decision made by her brother without consulting her nor the father, and that too to Shishupala when she was already in love with Krishna. There are so many complications. She wanted to express her distress. She cannot tell it to her father because her father should have been the person to question Shishupala, which he didn't do. She couldn't have told the brother because he's the perpetrator. She couldn't have convinced Shishupala because he's a person who's blinded by ignorance. The only person whom she chose was Krishna. Swasvakadanam, Tavasvakadanam, Kadananga Vinirmitam, brought, what was the distress that she was going? Kadananga Vinirmitam, caused by that Cupid, by that Kamadeva, Kandarpa, Ananga. He had caused so much of distress in her because she was always in love with Krishna. Now that she was lovelorn, she wanted to attain Krishna. So caused by the distress due to Cupid, she wanted to inform. Kadananga Vinirmitam. Dvijasutopi cha turnamupayayau tava puram hi durasadam mudamavapa cha sadara pujitaha sabhavata bhavatapakhrita swayam. Dvijasutaha api cha, that particular Brahmana boy who had to carry the message, Dvijasutaha apicha, he too, Turnam upayayau tavapuram, he quickly returned to your Puri, which is your city. Durasha durasadam, he, inaccessible with all those evil intentions. There was a certain evil intention that he possessed. Durasha durasadam, he, saha sadara pujitaha, that particular Brahmana boy, honored with cordiality. Because when Krishna had to receive him, he gave all the respects that are due for a Vedic person. Whoever has learnt the Vedas, who has respected the Vedas, adhered to the Vedas, he needs to be respected. Durasha durasadam hi saha sadara pujitaha. And that particular Brahmana was given so much of Atithi Satkaram, Swayam Bhavata Bhavatapakhrita, and in person you went and welcomed him, Bhavatapakhrita Avapa Mudam Cha, and that, why did he attain you? Because you are the one who can remove all the sorrows, Ihaloka Dukkham, all of that you can remove, Bhavatapakhrita Avapa Mudam Cha, and the one who can also bestow delight in that person. So that Brahmana attained you. You were very hospitable. You were able to, you are the person can remove his sorrows, give a lot of delight. So with this hope he came towards you. But what message did he carry? Did Rukmini send any message through this Brahmana? All that in the next episode.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण।
Ramayana is the biggest treasure that our Desha possesses. It is the biography of Rama. It is an itihasa sreshta. Well, I will have the opportunity, the saubhagyam, to be going deep into the secrets of the Ramayana. This is going to be a beautiful journey for both the speaker and for the listeners. We are very happy to invite you to the rescheduled series on the secrets of the Ramayana for 4 days. 2 days on the 28th and the 29th of this month, June, at the RV Dental College premises auditorium in JP Nagar, followed by 2 days, which is the 4th and the 5th of July, which is a Friday and a Saturday, at the MLR Convention Center in JP Nagar. Both are being held at JP Nagar. Different dates, one is a Saturday, Sunday, the other one is a Friday and a Saturday. All the 4 dates, we shall begin at 5 p.m. sharp. Is there any ticket? No. Any prior registration? No. Is it free for all? Yes. So, to secure your seats, please be a bit early, and people across all ages and communities and languages can attend because these lectures are going to be in English. Swagatam, Jai Shri Ram. Namaskaram.